Hi guys, I know we're very late. We're like 45 minutes late, and I'm terribly, horribly sorry for that. There was, oh, hold on, we got danger. Much better. I'm very, terribly, horribly sorry for keeping you all waiting. It's a thing that I didn't intend on being a thing, but it is. Um, we're joined this evening by six. We have six people on hold in a Skype call waiting to just be unleashed upon this here room, chatterbox, whatever you guys want to call it. So, I guess that's it. I should probably introduce you to these fine people. Um, who do we got? Who do we have? We have wonderful people. I have them on hold. I'm fiddling around trying to get them. Oh, there we go. We have Derubael, you're here. Say hello.
Hello.
You gotta say more words. They're gonna have to get used to your new voice.
Um,
He had
is
surgery
it
where they
really
took
that
his.
much different? Like
You
I've been calling people and
listen.
asking, and they're like, "Well, it's not that much different, but like it's a little different."
It will
So I
catch
got a new
them.
mic. I got a new mic, so this is what I sound like now. So now I've said more than a few words, and you can go on to the next guest.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm just saying, you could have had your shit changed in a doctor's room, 'cause that's what they do there. Nick,
I didn't
no,
go through any transgender operations, Sirken. That's not my thing.
not transgender, transvoicer.
I don't know if they even. I don't even know if that's a thing. I think that they do the. I think you have to go through voice lessons in order to do that.
Hmm.
Look, we have enough trainees on this server that we can find out if they do voice ops or if that's something that you can just go, you have to work on your own.
Mm-hmm. We should put the guides on this. This
Get
sounds
them
like.
tracked down. We just need to make an RNF thread. We'll find out within 5 seconds.
Okay. Hey, Nix,
Hey, what?
say hello to these fine people. Tell them who you are.
Hi, fine people. I'm Knix of TMO. Nice to meet y'all.
Mm-hmm. And we also have Hokushin to say hello. He's a first-time guest, too. Say
Hello.
hello and tell them who you are and things. Introduce yourself.
I'm Hokushin. I'm a monk on P99 in IB, and I don't know. Raid
What
lead.
is your
That's fun.
He's so modest. He's one of the top IB officers on P99.
No.
Monk extraordinaire, blah blah blah, all those good things. You see, you got to play yourself up a little bit, Hoku. This is the first time you've been on the stream. Nobody's gonna know who the fuck you are if you're not like,
Here's the
I'm the
thing.
best goddamn monk on the server. Blah 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 blah.
Wait,
Here's the
wait.
thing. He likes
Doesn't everybody
being.
know who I am?
We don't know. But he likes being the raid leader of IB, and that's why he doesn't want to say too much, I think.
That could be true. That could be true.
Um, who else do we have? And then we have other people. We have I know your name in game is Trendy Hammer, and I know your stream name is TrendyDru. Put a link in chat. Tell them who you are. Tell them what you do and stream at and what you stream.
Hello, everybody. I'm another bearded streamer, and I stream pretty much every day, a lot, probably more than that. That's healthy. And I'm actually streaming this right now, so we're streaming within a stream.
We're
Good stuff.
syndicated. There is syndication going on.
Right.
What games do you stream?
I did stream World of Warcraft PvP, and then Grogma actually. I stumbled upon his stream because we're sponsored by the same company, and I saw him streaming P99, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need this!" So that day, I downloaded it, and I haven't logged on World of Warcraft since, unfortunately.
I see. I see. Well, that about sums up my opinion of World of Warcraft. I wasn't a player, but I don't think it's better than EverQuest. I think it's I don't like it. I can't talk too much shit about it.
I don't think anything is better than Kunark EverQuest and Delius
Well,
EverQuest.
aha. was gonna say Velius. Velius is better than Kunark.
WoW was pretty good when it first came out, I think, up until like through PC when it was challenging. After that,
Hey, new guy. Shut your blasphemous mouth.
Whoa! Shots fired from Sirken.
Talking about WoW like that here.
yeah, hey,
Last
you
time
can't
we
say
started talking about WoW at all, our viewership dropped by like 20%.
There. No,
Everybody was like, "Wow, I'm fucking out of here."
it was
I went on this like hour-long WoW rant about how I was playing on a server and that, and everybody's like, "Let's get the fuck out of this stream."
All right, so moving on. We have the one kill quota back. Oh, TrendyDru. What should I call you? Trendy? Should I just call you Trendy? I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that. Okay.
yeah, absolutely, 100%. Pathetic.
Also your first time here. I don't know if I said that, but thank you both Hokushin and Trendy for coming on. I appreciate that. One kill quota. Say hello. Tell these people everything they need to know about you.
What's up? This is OneKillQuota. I also play the aforementioned Grogma Thunderbutt. I stream pretty much every day after about 5 p.m. I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat here shortly. And if Trendy says anything kind of stupid, that's my fault. I'm sorry. brought him on board, and dude has been going like when he says he streams. I probably should be talking about myself, but when Trendy says he streams like crazy amounts of time,
He's not kidding.
I don't think you quite understand. Like, I think it was Saturday. I'm like, dude, what's up, man? How's it going? He's like, look at my stream time, man. And it was like 16 fucking hours.
Getting after it. Dude.
That's going hard in the paint right there.
I'm just like, yeah. So
I was up at like 6 o'clock this morning I was playing Hearthstone is what I was doing. And I kept checking on my follow button to see who was streaming, and Trendy, man, you are a machine, and
Dude.
also of note, he and I are collectively the beards of Project 99.
This is true.
Yes.
This is a true story. I would challenge any two P99ers to go into a tag team beard match against you guys.
yeah, those are some
No
pretty
combs
serious
barred.
beards.
No combs barred beard match.
You guys should go.
No
on this
combs
course.
barred.
No coach bar.
A plus. And then Laledorie, we have you back again. Say hello and tell all these people who you are and where to find you and what you do and stuff.
Hello, everybody. I am Laledorie from P99, and yeah, words, I guess. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I stream ESO occasionally, more like it's been every day this past week, but I'm going to try not to stream quite so much because then I end up staying up way, way too late. But I haven't streamed any P99 yet. I have nothing like interesting to do on there except report people. But I will link my stream in the chat, and you can check out my Elder Scrolls adventures.
Oh my god, it's a girl.
So
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what I've gotten into tonight. You guys are crazy.
Well, actually, speaking of what you've gotten into, let's talk about your red serverness. I know
Oh,
you have
God.
a tiny little newbie on the red server
I do.
there.
She's level 7, and it was so fun. I went to the PvP event, and it was a blast. There's so many people just running in, like, crazy circles. I laughed so hard I could barely even, like, run my character around. But that was the only time I've died. I have seen no PvP outside of that PvP event.
Sometimes you have to go and you have to search it out. But it's there if you want to find it. If you go to
I kind
Unrest,
of
I'm
just
sure you'll
hide.
find PvP.
Yeah, I've just been hanging around, like, the EC area.
Are there
Just
groups
got
there?
I'll switch over now. No, I
just
haven't found
called
a
the
single
sellout.
group yet.
Nobody goes to EC on Red. It is a ghost town. It's an absolute ghost town. Yeah, we did some events on Red, and I think they all turned out pretty well. I know we wanted to do more, but you know, real life and all that stuff gets in the way sometimes. So we'll probably do another one this week at some point, but who knows what's actually going to happen. the ones that we did do, we had a really awesome turnout for the first one. We did a epic race across Antarctica from the EC Freeport zone line, basically where the sand meets the grass,
Yeah, I missed that one.
all the way to, what was the end point, Sirken? Kinos? Yeah, Kinos. And we had over 100 people show up for that. There's like 130 people, a bunch of humans running across Antarctica, level 1s. And everybody got something. Anybody who participated, who stuck around to get their rewards, got something to help them out leveling, which took a really long time to get everybody their rewards, but it was definitely worth it, and it was a lot of fun.
What was the top reward in that?
Somebody won a flowing black silk sash.
Ooh.
I think that was the
There's
top
been really
reward,
good
and then
rewards, I think.
everybody who made it to the finish line got 55 HP rings, and then everybody who just participated but didn't make it to the finish line got 30 HP rings. And then we did the free for all event that Laledorie was just talking about, where we stuck, I think we only had like 40 people into the arena under level 10, and we just made them fight it out. And the last 20 people standing all got Bracers of the Hidden, and the first place finisher got a Bracer of the Hidden and a Pegasus Cloak.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hear that's really good loot. I had no idea what it was because I'm not like a PvP person normally. So when someone asked, I was like, I got this bracer. It does this. They were like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, Bracer of the Hidden is worth a lot on Red. It's actually a really valuable item. It's probably worth more than we should have given out for that event. But we were just like,
Uh-oh.
okay, we'll give everybody something really good. Because on the Red server, having C Invis is a really big deal. Like, having it on Blue is not really a thing because none of the mobs are invisible. But on Red, everybody runs around with invisibility. Every single player runs around with invisibility. So you have to have some kind of C Invis.
Yeah, like the little halfling guy that was hiding in the corner. That was terrible.
Yeah, the little guy sneaking and hiding in the corner. Well, fortunately, he got Death Touch. So
Yes, and that was funny.
Isn't hiding a good strategy?
No, not in a
No.
PvP event. PvP
not in
is
the
a good
PvP
strategy.
event,
In a
yeah. I mean, like,
PvP
that's
event.
legit for a certain amount of time, right? Like, biding your time until, I don't know, until you see an opportunity to strike. But, like, just sitting there the entire time until you're the last person standing and you're a little level 1 halfling, nah, it doesn't fly.
Sometimes you have to come out and strike. I had a guy hide in a tree one time during a free for all in Steam Font, and he's like, "Where's my item?" And I'm like, "I don't remember seeing you at all." And he's like, "No, I was up in the tree." I'm like, "You don't get anything then, because you didn't do anything." But
Yeah.
also, for all the other people that were in that event, look behind fire pots. Don't let assholes just sit there and hide.
Yeah, we probably should have just made that off limits, but too much effort.
There's certain things you just don't think of until you see them happening.
I remember on Blue, we did a free for all in the arena, and we had a good number. We had like 70 or 80 people who all came to the arena for like a level 50 to 60 event, I think.
Mhm.
And it was dominated by BDA. Like, BDA had like 40 people in the arena, and everybody else, where there was like maybe 10 TMO and like maybe 10 IB, but it was just mostly BDA in the arena. And of course, BDA was like, let's fucking team up against these other fools, and then we'll break off when all the other guilds are dead, and we'll fight it out until there's only one of us standing. Because only the last person standing was going to win a prize.
Mhm.
So, and everybody got turned into a fairy. I don't know why we picked fairies as the model to turn everybody into, but we did. Everybody was a fairy.
Why wouldn't you?
And the event went on for quite a while. It was like 20 minutes of fighting. And there was like maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 people left. And of course, all the other guilds were wiped out. It was just PDA. And then I got a tell from one of the contestants, and it was actually Sloan, and he was feigned death next to the throne, and he was still alive. He hadn't been killed yet, but because he was a fairy, it wasn't showing his name. So he just looked like a dead fairy on the ground. Nobody fucking, and he'd been sitting there for over 20 minutes. It was the first thing he did when the event started, was he just ran and he FD'd right next to the throne.
Oh, Jesus.
And nobody had any idea he was there until I think there was like 4 people left, and then finally somebody looked over and was like, "Is that a fucking player next to the throne?" And they all 4 people just ran in and ganked him right away.
They had the right idea.
Yeah, he would have made. I don't know how anybody spotted him. Like, I had no idea he was there until he sent me a tell and was like, "Look by the throne." I'm like, "Why am I looking by? What are you talking about?" And I go and I click over there and it's like Tonto or whatever the fuck his character's name is. It's a monk. I'm like, oh my god. He's gonna sit until there's only one person left, and that person's gonna be like, "I won, I won." He's gonna run up and inner fire and just one round that person.
Oh, god damn it.
Didn't somebody bind themselves right outside of it and just kept rushing in after?
That's
Did
been a
somebody do
thing.
that, or did
Yeah,
somebody do that?
that has happened.
That's definitely happened, yeah.
Yeah, somebody was doing that. It was pretty funny.
See, it's hard to keep track of all that stuff when we're running an event. So sometimes little shenanigans like that make it through. We try to plan for all those things. We try to make it so that people can't pull that BS, but it's not always easy to keep an eye on everything at once, especially when you have a really big event. Like, we've done events that had to take up the entire inner circle of the arena because there's just so many people, you can't fit them all on the platform. And it's really hard to police, who's going where and who's doing what and just who's binding themselves in the arena and who's not, and blah blah blah. So sometimes people slip through the cracks.
We need more events on Blue. You guys are,
Oh man, Blue gets so many events.
yeah,
That's true.
right.
It's true.
You guys
Blue gets all the love. They really do.
You guys
They
are
do.
playing favorites with Red. Everyone knows
Well,
it.
okay. Well, we got to look back here, Hoku. You got to look at last year. We did the Inaruk Kazakh Fuel Halloween night thing for Blue,
That was
and
ridiculous.
then
Krampus and Christmas.
we did Krampus Claus at Christmas, and then we did Thanksgiving turkeys twice
How did I miss
during
all of this?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I must have missed that. That must have been.
I missed all of that.
You guys probably are
Seems
doing
really
actual
unfair.
shit on holidays.
Yeah, right. You guys aren't sitting at home doing nothing like we are.
I guess that's true. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we stuck about 100 cockatrices, giant cockatrices in Dreadlands for Thanksgiving.
Just stuffing a bunch of cocks in Dreadlands.
That's exactly what we did.
That's a lot of cock.
And I definitely had a giant cock button on my hotbar to emote shit.
That's wonderful. Oh god damn it.
Well, I definitely am gonna be skipping next Thanksgiving then at my
I
family's
know,
house.
right? This sounds way more fun.
Well, we
Hanging out
try to
with-
do it. We try to do it after everybody's eaten and shit like that. But
So when I'm asleep. That's
yeah,
good.
right,
Coma.
exactly.
That seems legit.
We're rewarding the people that fight through the turkey coma.
Yes.
Sneak away
We
from their
we want to
families.
support those people. We want to support those people.
I drink an unhealthy amount of energy drinks, so I'm pretty sure I can make it.
That would explain why you're streaming till I fucking go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. My lord.
It's great though, because there's still quite a few people that are up watching my stream at like 4, 5, 6 a.m. They're like, "Good morning." I'm like, "What? Oh, shit."
I've been awake all night. What are you talking about? Good morning.
Someone said it's not morning until you sleep. It's not the next day until you've slept.
That is
I
confirmed
agree
true.
with that.
That is
I agree
science.
with that 100%.
I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure it's the next day no matter what.
No, it's the same day until you go to sleep and wake up again. That's what determines days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, if you-
Definitely
Has
a
nothing to
GM
do with the
ruling-
clock or
GM
time.
seal of approval on that statement.
no.
So you can never stay up all night because
mean-
it's never night because you're not sleeping.
No, I mean, there's night. I mean, there's nighttime. I don't mean like what time of day. I'm just referring to the whole block of shit is a day. But I mean, sometimes the sun goes down in the course of a day. Usually towards
Sometimes your
the end.
days are 6 hours. Sometimes your days are 48 hours. You know.
Right. Sometimes you see the sunrise twice in a day.
Yeah.
I see the sunrise every day because I have to get up at 5:30, and it sucks when you stream until like 1:30.
Well, you should check out my
Your
stream when
sleep,
you're getting
like,
ready for
not at
work.
all.
Say hi.
Well, I will do that. Except then I won't go be productive.
Shameless self plugs.
Shameless.
plugs.
Yeah.
Shameless plugs are acceptable.
That is.
Speaking of shameless plugs, Sirken, what server are you streaming right now?
Oh my God! I'm so glad you asked, Derubael. This is www.project1999.com. It's the very best classic EverQuest server on the internet. It's 100% free forever. There's no station store or pay-to-win model or anything. We don't allow real money trading, and if you do it, we'll ban you forever. We also don't allow two boxing or third-party programs that give you any kind of cheater's advantage. We're currently in Kunark, and Velius is on the way, and excuse me, the Velius server, the beta server, is open. You can slash copy or slash beta or slash beta copy and do one until it works, and then you'll have a character over there too. And you can be one of the fine people that can say they helped make Velius a reality.
And did I hear that beta buff is a thing now?
Beta buff
Yes.
is a thing now.
Yeah,
Oh.
get that in there
Everybody
too.
Sad,
thanks Rogan
though.
because beta buff is a thing.
Praise Rogan.
Hey, so those third-party programs you were talking about, does that include like auto fire for when people are like
Auto fire
tracking?
is absolutely illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, not legit.
Uh-oh.
Is there any way you guys can look into that or check into it? Because
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
We
there are ways to look into it.
Can't
Hokus.
talk about it though. We don't
know.
want people to know what we do and cannot do.
Yeah.
But if
The-
it's bad, people better not use it because when we catch them, and we will, they'll get banned for it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, anything
I mean,
that plays the
There's
game
just been
for
some
you
talk going on.
is not legit on P99.
All true story.
So I would say auto fire plays the game for you because you don't actually have to be pushing buttons in order to make it work.
Yeah.
Unless you're a bard.
Auto fire ruining my immersion.
I would just like to also add that the beta copy list is quite short. I just did it, and I'm number 1 in the queue. So I'm
So
almost
copy your
there.
characters.
Yeah, there hasn't been a ton of interest in beta lately.
No.
Oh, I didn't want to do it because I heard that there was no beta buff, and I didn't want to go over there as 28. So now that there's a beta buff, I'm gonna totally go over there and rock it all the time.
All right, at level 28, you're allowed to not beta. But
What
I
are you
mean,
trying to say?
I'm saying you can do whatever you want and nobody will judge you for it. But for all those people that have like multiple level 60s and they're like, oh, I'm gearing up my 5th alt, like maybe put that 5th alt on hold and hop on the beta server and give your staff a hand. We appreciate it. We'd like it to be a thing.
That came really close to coming out really.
Yeah,
Actually, it did come out really badly now that I think about
it
it.
was pretty bad.
Did it come out bad?
It came out. It
A
might.
little bit.
Your order of words maybe not the best choice. Maybe not. In fact, maybe your word selection maybe not the best choice. It's just. I mean, I don't think that way, right? Like, Sirken, you know me. You know that I'm not going to be thinking those kinds of dirty thoughts. But, like, most people, they might associate staff and hands with bad things.
Oh my god.
Huh.
I heard shaft, but I had to rethink it, and then I heard staff. So
That would be even worse. That would be even worse.
Hmm.
In fact, that wouldn't even make sense because, yeah, not
Hop over to
even gonna go
beta.
there.
All right, I'm claiming innocence on all of these things, and since Uber Bandit isn't here, I'm gonna look at the chat room and say hello to people like Crazy Knight and Knix and OneKillQuota and Laledorie and Agathar and Areni and Aussie, our wonderful, wonderful guide, and Gravbike and Albania Rooster and Clean Hippie and all these other people. If you have
Oh, hey,
questions,
Sirken.
feel free to
How are you
ask
today?
them. I'll try to get to them as best as I can. And I'm doing wonderful tonight, Nix. It's Monday. I love Mondays.
I'm
I don't
kidding.
love Mondays. You don't get to sleep in. like
This is
Saturdays and
literally
Sundays.
the only highlight of Monday. Mondays are terrible.
Here's the thing. I
Let's
don't
be
have
honest
to.
with ourselves. Nobody fucking likes Mondays. It's not. It's
Right,
universally hated.
I don't really mind Mondays. Mondays to me are the same as every other day.
Yeah, but that's because you stay up till 6 a.m. and then sleep till who knows when.
It's not my fault. People keep streaming all night, and I just keep hopping from stream to stream, silently lurking in the shadows.
He does. He stream surfs.
Slurking.
Oh, crazy.
Lurking like a Sirken.
Mm-hmm.
He spends more time on Twitch than Twitch streamers do.
I do. I
don't-
lurk.
I
I
don't
lurk
believe that.
so hard. You have no idea. I lurk on all three of you guys. I lurk on a lot. I was lurking on Stargazer for a while, and he was streaming a lot of P99. And I have a short-term memory, so before that, I don't know. But or maybe that's when I started really lurking because my computer was having a meltdown. And so I was like, well, if I can't do it, I'm gonna live through all these other people vicariously and whatnot. And
That just
so
sounds sad.
it was sad. It was really sad. My computer was in hospice care for like a month and a half, and finally we put it out of its misery. We pulled the plug and put it behind the love seat in the computer room, and then we actually had to put the plug back in because we needed some software off it. But then we pulled the plug again, and it's been resting in peace ever since that second time.
Yeah, but I guess that means you got a new computer, right?
No,
Oh, that's sad.
nope. This
You
is
should
like
stop
a
RMTing on
microwave.
Hearthstone and buy yourself a new computer.
First of all,
Let's talk about Hearthstone RMT for a moment.
all right. First
See,
of all,
the staff right
God
now,
damn
we're
it.
all big fans of Hearthstone. We're all playing the shit. I know Nobog has been playing it for quite some time.
Yep.
He kept telling us it was great. We need to come play it. So I started playing it. And then I was like, Sirken, you gotta try this Hearthstone thing out. It's really great. You're gonna have a lot of fun. So Sirken has been on a Hearthstone binge. But
Like a bender.
like a bender. It's like a bender, only it might be more
Hearthstone
destructive.
bender.
But then we found out, see, me and Nilbog, we won't RMT on Hearthstone because our whistles are clean.
Yeah, I told on you, by the way.
And here
Sorry,
I
Sirken.
come to find out that Sirken is not only RMTing on Hearthstone, but he is fucking streaming it so that everybody can see his dirty ass whistle live on twitch.tv.
I thought that's like a
Dirty
digital
ass
card,
whistle.
like an internet card game or something.
It is
It
absolutely that. Yes.
It's
Hashtag
It's like a
absolutely
severely
that.
dumbed down Magic the Gathering online.
It is
thingy.
also that. That is also what it is.
And
But
isn't
they
it
have
with
a
the WoW
they have a
characters?
gold shop,
or
and
some
yes,
shit?
it is with WoW characters.
How
Sirken.
awesome would it be if there was an EverQuest themed Hearthstone card game type thing?
Oh, that would be awesome. I would RMT on that
Make
if I
that
could.
shit happen.
Like
I'd play it.
Soulstack Roll deals 6 damage to you. Wow.
Don't try and change the subject off of you RMTing.
Look, I RMT'd my ass off this afternoon. I streamed it.
I hear it paid off.
Swish and Laledorie cheered
That's
me
much
on
better.
my way to
That's a
get
good job.
3 legendaries. So I have Derubael. I have all the Murlocs. I unlocked an
I
achievement
still think
for
that you're
having
going to
them all.
be really fucking terrible.
Nope, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. First
You
of all,
you can't buy your way to skill, my friend. It doesn't work that way. That's why you
Sure you
don't
can.
RMT. Because then, if you buy your way to skill,
One kill, I lost you.
you're just gonna be like that guy who buys a fungi and a power level to level 60 on EQ, and then doesn't know how to cast Torpor on his shaman.
here's the thing. Money doesn't make you good at a game. I'm going to be bad no matter what I do. That being said, I might as well
Well-
have fun. And the best way to have fun is to have a deck called Murloco Madness. And just
With
Alright.
all the
Alright.
Murlocs,
That's the-
every single one.
That's really the biggest problem with a lot of these card games, to be honest with you, is that with the advent of the internet, people find these crazy badass decks, and then they post them. And then you can just go out and be like, I just need this exact quantity of cards, and I will have the same gimmick that this person has kicked ass with.
Well, That's a thing, but I would say don't do that.
That's definitely a thing.
If you want a challenge, you don't do that. I could go out and get every add-on for ESO that exists, but I don't have
Dude,
any of them.
But come
I
on,
still don't
come
have
on.
any ESO add-ons either, and I keep getting like rage tells about it.
I'm not gonna go look up super decks for Hearthstone because that takes the fun out of it. I don't min-max any game I play. I never have.
I wasn't necessarily saying that you do it. I'm just saying that that's what gets done.
Oh yeah,
And so
that's a thing.
it's
That's absolutely absolutely.
It's kind of hard to gauge if you're actually playing someone who knows their shit or if they just went out and bought it.
I guess. I still feel that people who are bad are still gonna be bad. I mean, even in EverQuest, someone who buys a level 50 on eBay or 60 is never gonna be as good as someone who actually leveled up their class and played their class. And the same way, if you don't play Hearthstone and figure out how certain cards work together and see them working together, you're not gonna you'll have all these awesome cards, but you'll do dumb shit like build an all legendary deck and expect to go win something.
You should do that anyway, just for funs.
What legendaries did you pull, Sirken?
I
I
remember
know
Deathwing.
Deathwing, King Mukla, which is the best one.
The banana.
Is that
one.
actually the best one?
It is for me. He throws bananas at people.
Oh, nice.
And that is just
He actually legitimately throws bananas. They show up in your opponent's hand after you play him.
So, I do have to say, if you really enjoy that game, what you should try to do is find somebody who builds a deck that lets them kind of cycle through their deck by drawing lots of cards, and then find whatever they're using for that mechanic. Usually it's a mob. If it gets hit or something, it'll let them draw a card. And then just keep hitting it and healing it until you overload their hand. And so every single time you can just go through and destroy their entire deck and then force them not to have any cards and die from the damage.
Believe it or not, Nilbog is actually running a deck that does exactly that.
Yeah.
Fills your hands
draws
with
cards. Yeah, fills your hands with cards and then kills them. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That is horrible. Nilbog has horrible, horrible decks. And I just want to say to Freddie Mercury, I will do a 24-hour stream, red stream. That's going to be a thing. I just need a 24-hour block of time to do it in. And Derubael, we're going to have to play a game on stream.
Yeah, we are.
That would be awesome.
You're just going to have to be a gentleman and not look at my page while I'm doing it, which
No,
shouldn't be
we'll
hard.
We'll
'cause
have a gentleman's agreement.
you never
I will
do.
not look at your hand while we're playing.
Even though it's unfair, though, because you didn't RMT.
Here's the thing.
Right. It's
Well,
stacked
it'll
in
be
your
it'll be
favor,
30
Sirken.
seconds behind anyway.
I mean,
so
you
it's...
clearly have the advantage here because you've been RMTing. Look, Sirken, I've been playing for 2 months and I only have one legendary.
But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Legendary
He's
is not
saying
going
it
to
doesn't
win you
matter
a
'cause he
game.
still sucks.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
Which
I
is
know what
kinda
he's saying.
sad.
I know what he's saying.
I make the gurgle sounds that the Murlocs make.
Well, I mean, what you guys could do is try to put some sort of blocking, mechanism over your stream so they can't see your deck. What's in your hand?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look at his cards. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't trust you, kind sir.
Are
I'll
you
make.
calling my honor in the question here?
Oh, I'm gonna make OneKill a mod for my channel and just have him check the list to make sure you're not viewing.
Yeah,
I need one kill a mod. You guys are all modding for me.
He just won't be
Only
logged
no
in,
one
so
was
it won't
there
show
when I
up.
needed one.
What did you need one for? I heard you say that last night.
Oh, I just had trolly people.
Oh,
Creepy people.
trolly, creepy people, huh?
Trolley
Yeah.
creepy.
the
That
interwebs.
happened.
Not sound good.
Yeah, on the interwebs. Who would have guessed?
That's.
Oh my god, one kill. I followed the wrong guy.
I'm a
sorry.
tall.
I'm totes
playing a
lost.
tall black guy. Come on.
I found you. I found you.
Sounds racist.
Hey, he didn't say that one banned word, so he's
Yeah,
okay.
we discussed this already.
Oh, god damn it.
Look, if you can't spot the one black person in Norath, there's a serious problem.
There's black people all over Norath,
It's
dude.
not my fault. I started following a barbarian instead.
Show me
the thing.
all of these black people.
Yeah.
Show
So
me
she
where
got-
they are.
She got mixed up between a barbarian and an erudite. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
Maybe
have a
she's
blonde
just
moment.
so not racist that she doesn't even see color.
Or
She-
she's
Yeah, that's
legitimately
it.
colorblind.
It could be all of the above, really.
What if she was colorblind and racist, but she just hated
That's
everybody because she couldn't tell the difference?
Could hate
That's
everybody
like the
equally.
blind fucking racist from Chappelle Show.
Yeah. Y'all want to see my face?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now I'm
Oh
lost.
god, that's such
I
a
don't
good
either.
skit.
Where you guys run into?
I followed One Kill to Crushbone so that I could buff his Lobby, but he doesn't know that I am just about the worst power leveler ever. So, poor
Cast
guy.
Thorns, cast Regen.
She thorned me. She thorned
I
me and
healed
then
him.
overhealed me, and everything's now beating on her.
Oh,
I'm like,
I've never
they could have been
Hey,
dead
I told
already.
you. I do two things. I set an EC tunnel and I buff newbies and I port. That's it.
What
Well,
level
that's
are
just
you?
let them all,
I'm
just let
trying
them
to
all
pull
hit
off
her,
33.
and then you can peel them off one at a time. Or if you have an AOE spell, you can hit them all with an AOE spell after she
I'm
lets them hit
playing
her with thorns a
a
bunch.
level 5 paladin at Orc Hill.
Okay, yeah, you don't. Never mind.
It's like,
Now
just
I
let them
know.
beat on
I
her.
won't
Your
heal you.
regen will keep me up.
Okay.
Hmm.
Speaking of EC Tunnel, I'm sitting in EC Tunnel right now.
Are you?
Oh,
Shameless self
see, now
plug.
you're dying.
Oh. Laledorie and One Kill. Have you guys had any chances to play ESO together?
No, actually, I'm not high enough level to play with anybody.
You're like the only two people
I'm
in the
level
world
16.
that I know on the Daggerfall side.
Well, I told everybody that they could friend me, and you still haven't yet. So
Why
don't
would I
know.
be friends with anyone from the Daggerfall Covenant?
Because we're good people.
Hmm.
Because my guy looks like
Sirken is
Sub-Zero
balls
with the
deep
fucking
into the
robe and the
ESO
two-hander.
lore.
I have read none of the quest text, and people get so mad when they're watching your stream and you don't read the quest.
Oh God, I can't. That drives me crazy when people don't read the word.
See?
You don't even have to read it. They'll read it to you. They have voice actors. You can just sit back and take a sip of your drink and be like, "Oh, people are talking to me. This is so wonderful. Yay!" And you can click on buttons and they'll talk some more. And then there's all this shit going on. They're not just like, "Go out in the field and get me 10 ears of corn." They're like, "Hey, Haley, come here, lady. I got some shit to tell you. This Daedric prince is coming from the heavens to tear a fucking hole in your whole
God,
universe
what did you do?
and swallow it up. You feel like helping?"
And I'm like,
So I need
cool,
you to
bro.
go
Let me go get some
kill
of these
10
runes.
goblins and then come back because ESO's fucking retarded.
Nobody in ESO has told me to go slay 10 goblins and come back.
Hey, so are there really no dragons? Because that's sad.
Why would there be dragons? Dragons were were missing for like 2,000 years.
That's an Elder Scrolls thing.
Yeah, but here's the
The
thing.
dragon-
Had you actually not skipped through all your
Uh-oh.
Skyrim text,
Oh,
you would
God.
know that dragons weren't even around during Oblivion, which is only 200 years before Skyrim, and ESO being 1,000 years before Skyrim certainly wouldn't have dragons. Talos
I
I
hasn't
kind of
even
feel like I'm
happened
not
yet.
nerdy
I think
enough for
there
this
is dragons.
conversation.
Yeah, I was thinking that was
I'm
nerd rage right
hearing
there.
some
There's
nerd
no
rage. That's
dragons
right.
in ESO.
I'll
If
I
need
call
to
nerd
contact
rage.
my veteran rank 7 buddy and ask him if there's dragons, because I
I'm gonna
think
tell you
there
right
is.
now, if they put a dragon in ESO, that is lore-breaking fucking blasphemy.
I think it's not like dragons like what you see in Skyrim, but I think they're like Daedric dragons.
If
So they're
it's
more
some
like
kind of
Daedra.
bullshit dragon, then that's fine. But unless I think there's this thing called a dragon tear, which is like how Back to the Future 2 had that alternate 1985 where everything was fucked, and then you had the legit 1985, and that was like the canon 1985. And that's kind of what happened. I forget which game it was. It could have been Daggerfall, it could have been Morrowind, it could have been Oblivion. But there's like this dragon rip where this alternate timeline goes off. And that's the only thing they can use to explain their shenanigans in ESO. And Derubael Areni is going to take up leader of the Team Derubael fan club for beating me in Hearthstone.
Yes, I
So
like it.
that's a thing. That's a
Well,
thing.
you know, you've got your money on the right person. Let's put it
I
that
don't
way.
give any fucks. I'll get Sector to lead my fan club. Done.
Well, Sector doesn't really care where he puts his money, Sirken, so that makes perfect sense.
I'll be like, Sector, I need more cards. Do it.
Sector, I need more cards.
Yeah,
Fund
except
me
you
right
can't
now.
gift cards to people. I checked today.
No, but you can gift
No,
money
it
to
really
people.
sucks, actually. I
Oh,
was
you
just
can?
bitching to Sirken about this. You can't fucking trade cards.
Trading
Yeah,
cards would be
that
the
sucks.
shit.
I really would, like, that really fucks things up for me that you can't trade
Well,
cards.
that's how they've got to get their money.
Right. They have a monopoly on the RMT scene over there, and they want to keep it that way. So you can't trade.
So can you RMT on Project 1999?
No, you absolutely can't. And if you like skip back 10 minutes, you can hear my whole spiel about it. I don't have the wind in my sails to do it again.
He expended all of his nerd rage.
I did. I had an ESO rant, and then I had to defend myself from RMT hate, and then other things.
Question.
I didn't hear the other things.
What's your question?
I'm kind of derailing your
Derail it.
non-EverQuest.
Derail it.
I want to know all of your guys' favorite and least favorite expectations going into Velius. What are you looking forward to the most, and what are you least looking forward to?
I could tell you right now, the thing I'm most looking forward to is PvP for Lodzile Giant Turtle. It was some of the best EQ live memories I have. And then the thing I'm least looking forward to is the size of the petition queue.
Oh, that's sad.
What, for Velius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
I hear you.
mostly looking forward to Tophus. That was like my favorite place to hang out on live, so I'm really excited about that. But other than that, really nothing else because I didn't play anywhere else.
I think just the massive content increase in general is going to be a huge boost for the server. It's going to be awesome.
There's a lot of people who love Velius.
Yeah.
Once you get Velius on, there's gonna be a lot of people that either are gonna come back or gonna start playing.
Oh, yeah.
So much to do.
Oh, yeah. We're expecting a huge influx of players for Velius. Hopefully they don't RMT because we lost like 400 people due to dirty whistles back in March.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Rest in peace, 1400 pop.
Well, I'm looking forward to is all the snow again, and Kale. Kale's awesome.
Oh,
Not
Kale
looking-
Arena, man.
Oh
Not
my
looking
God.
forward to the Cold Ring quests line.
I will say another thing that I'm really worried about is factioning. It's got to be so perfectly close to live that if it's not and people can just, grind through faction in 2 days, it's going to defeat the purpose of Velius.
And I thought people could faction in 2 days.
No, you absolutely cannot.
I don't know if you spent literally 48 hours in doing it, maybe.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
I'll let you know on Wednesday how far I get.
There was some things that you could get some huge faction hits, like the arena. If you camped it for a really long time, you could. I mean, not like 2
All right,
days.
yeah,
straight, literally,
if you're killing nicer
Good.
mobs, sure. But I'm talking like just the outer trash that you would usually see like 2 or 3 people doing.
but- oh yeah, you wouldn't get shit from that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing the trade skills. Clicking boxes, not good.
You should be trade skilling right now.
Shaw Quest of Doom.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it's all about that shawl and that ring.
Everybody's gonna be going for that shit.
Yeah, they will.
Except me, because I don't even know what it is.
Are trade skills going to be easier in valleys? Did they do something to make them go up faster or anything?
To make what easier?
Trade skills.
Oh no, that shit's classic.
I think it's a little bit easier because there's more ingredients in Velius for it. than the old stuff.
But we're not purposely making it go up faster.
Yeah.
Like, we want it to be hard and difficult, and we want you to be in Velius for quite some time. Because that's the last planned stop on our road trip is Velius.
Which is good, because if you go much farther past that, it really goes downhill.
What? There's no planes of power?
Well, the only thing we've planned is Velius.
I'm just kidding.
I need my Beast Lord.
Yeah, isn't all of that coding ripped out of?
I know the AA code was ripped out, but I don't know what else is there or not there. I don't do coding. What else? What else? I'll tell you, I would be much more in favor of like just skipping Lucklin altogether, throwing like Vexthal in, Lake of Ill Omen there, and then just taking your planes from Planes of Power and connecting them in weird random places, like hiding the Plane of Fire somewhere in Sol B, and hiding the Plane of Water somewhere in Kedge, and shit of that nature, and just not telling any of the players where any of it is. I would be in favor of doing that, because if you skip all the AAs and you skip all the gear upgrades for Lucklin and throw them right into Planes of Power, that shit's going to be hard and challenging.
I really don't think you would be able to go from like Lucklin gear.
Yeah,
Or if you-
without
if you s-
AAs. Oh my
if you
god,
s-
like
Are you saying if you skipped Lucklin and went from Velius to Plains of Power, randomly zoning everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to do that, man.
Not randomly. Random's a dangerous word, but
No,
they
no, no,
would
no.
just...
Say you put like
fully geared with no AAs out of Velius into Plays of Power with the amount of reposts and all that stuff that you would get straight tore up.
yeah. There's no way that you would be able to do a Plains of Power raid like Plane of Water or one of even the higher tier raids in Velius gear. There's no way.
I don't know. I'd like to see, because if anyone could do it, it's our community.
That'll be like the Sleeper's Tomb of P99.
We'll merge like 5 of the top guilds together and just have them Zerg everything.
Maybe we won't want them to kill things. Maybe I just want to see guilds wiped to unkillable mobs over and over again.
Oshish has a question. He wants to know, is there still plans to hold the old GM events in the timeline before Velius hits? He says he knows that Nilbog was talking about doing one of them about a month ago.
All our events is based on all our events are based on, oh my lord, words are really hard sometimes. It really just depends
Agreed.
on our scheduling. If we have free time, we're gonna do events. We have events planned for Red. There's a couple that we wanted to do last week that we really didn't have time. Speaking of things last week, Derubael, I think we were supposed to have a staff meeting on Wednesday.
AFK.
What a bastard.
Pretty sure he's AFK.
I turn off my Skype messages because I can't deal with people making Skype chirp in my ear when I'm doing things.
It's a cute noise.
Yeah, I like it, except like I had to mute mine too because people were like, "What's that sound?"
And it happened when it happens. If it just happens like once, it's fine. But like, if I have Skype minimized and some CSR chat or this conversation chat or any other chat just starts talking, it will drive me crazy. I'll be a crazy person.
Super cray.
You would be a crazy person.
I would be a crazy person.
Kind of feels like you already are.
I'm not a crazy person yet. You need fraps to prove that, lady. So yeah, red events. Sorry we didn't get all of them last week. We're gonna try to do them this week. Timing is a bitch of a thing. And that's that. As far as
But hopefully
Luther,
it will happen this week because it was a lot of fun last week.
why don't you?
When's it gonna happen?
I can't really give you shit. You were at the last red event.
Yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have been at the first one, but I was like doing real life stuff.
Your pal, who's the leader of the Team Derubael fan club, was not
Yeah.
at the event.
She wasn't, was she? Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
She's in trouble now.
Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna ban her from Red since
No, we're not going to ban her.
she
She's my only friend on
clearly
Red.
doesn't appreciate being over there.
She's my
There
only
are no
Red
friends on
friend.
Red.
Oh, yes, she is.
You
She's
have
my
to have friends on
friend.
Red.
I'm joking.
I can't
There's
ban her.
you, and then there's other people you have to outrun when they get engaged.
You have to have somebody to watch your back, right?
Or somebody to trip.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm still a little jaded about Daisy and friends.
There's no friends on Daisy.
There's no friends on Daisy.
No.
There's no friends on Project on 99 Red.
Although, if you could get a friend, I'm sure it would make the experience much more enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be a 50-50 chance that they're not aiming at you first.
Is that the only reason you have friends on Red? One kill?
I don't have any friends on Red because I actually don't have any characters on Red.
Well, if you made a friend on Red, we could all be friends. Or a character on Red. Whatever.
I would do
think
it.
I can't play on Red without trying to come up with some sort of troll name. I just couldn't do it.
Well, that could be part of the, that could be the best part.
You'd probably fit right in. If that's the big problem, you probably have no problem.
You mean like a troll name or a troll name that gets everybody mad?
I don't know. I don't really troll to get people mad. I troll to, be funny.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be a name that would make people mad. It'd probably be like, I can't believe I just... They'd look at my name and be like, oh, I've got to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then Blue. I know Blue wants love too. I promise, Blue, you're gonna get love too. We gotta take care of Red sometimes too. Red is sad. Red is sad as shit right now, and it needs a
Red's never
hug.
Sad Red is
up.
sad.
Yeah, they need a hug for sure.
They do. They need hugs. And welcome back, buddy. Fucking. Speaking of Blue server, hey, Hokushin.
He just went
He
AFK
was
too.
AFK
Oh,
too.
did he? God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't read Skype chat.
I'm back.
I know, we
got my
covered this.
chat. That's the only chat that matters to me. Ashia, I'm gonna say if there's time, I don't know what scripted events work and what ones don't, but if there's time to do fun things like Fariona Vi getting kidnapped, we would love to do all those things. I know Nilbog loves all of those classic E events, and if it was solely up to him and we had all the time in the world, every last one of them would be in the game.
I had another
I
question.
actually. Oh, go ahead.
The server repops. Are there supposed to be like a certain amount per month? You know? I forget.
Rogan's been really busy lately trying to get all the Velia stuff together and working on some other things that broke in the last couple patches. So I know that he's still planning on doing them like once every week or once every other week. I just don't know if he's been getting around to it.
Oh yes, they have to fix Druid, the wolf mask, Mask of the Hunter.
Did they change it into a black wolf or something?
No, it pops off every time you zone.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Wolf form does,
Yeah.
but it didn't ever in the real EQ.
Yeah, that will get fixed eventually. They know about it. I can't put timelines on the devs, but I imagine that's one of those things that will get fixed pretty quickly.
It was kind of funny joining the guild every time you zoned.
Oh, well.
In regards to the quest events prior to Velius release, all the cool storyline stuff, I know that Nilbog still wants to do those. I also know that he is unbelievably swamped trying to get Velius ready for release and trying to get all of that together so that it's in a workable state. So I don't know if he still plans to do them or not, but I do know that he wants to. It's just that it's really difficult for him to take time out to script events on live when he's trying to get Velius working.
Mm-hmm. That all sounds very legit. Yeah, I remember the Fiona Vey event back on live. That was a thing. I had no idea what was happening. I was such a noob. I was trying to get to all the places and I kept missing everything. It might be my most frustrating EQ memory. Besides the first time I got ganked.
That's your most frustrating EQ memory? You played on a PvP server in the era of camping for hours on end, and that's your most frustrating memory?
No, I was wrong. The first time I got ganked, this guy casted blind on me and I thought my computer broke.
I remember hearing you tell that story.
Oh God.
So
That
good.
was my most frustrating moment.
Like, my monitor is broken. What happened?
I got hacked! He hacked my monitor!
Hacks.
It was serious business.
That actually happened to me the first time I got blinded on P99. I thought the game crashed and my computer shut down. I was like, what
have
the
to
hell
admit,
is going on?
I forgot about blind too, and I think the first time I was on P99 I got blind, and I was like, "What's going on?" I really quickly realized what had happened, but my knee jerk thought was, "What the fuck just happened? I was just attacking this mob."
Oh man,
I
see.
forgot that you actually got blinded when you got blinded. I never was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the thing, and mine was done to me by a person, so clearly it had to be hacks.
Yours was pretty brutal. I got it. Like for that to be your first introduction to the blind spell, that's pretty brutal.
And my first introduction
So
to
did you
PvP.
die?
Oh yeah, I got ganked.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
got murdered by a guy 8 levels above me, and he took my greater lightstone and kicked my corpse, and that was that. So it was cool though,
Hey, I'm
because then
glad you did the +or- 4 levels thing. That should be a lot better.
oh, I agree.
What was it? What did it used to be?
It scaled.
Oh, I thought it was anything.
No, so below level 20 it was +or- 4, but then once you got 20 to 40 it was +or- 6, and then it got really brutal after level 40 it was +or- 8. So we had a
Wow.
bunch of people who would hit level 52, and then there would be level 60s who just went out and found 52s to gank, and it's just not a fair fight at all.
It's not. I've been
There's
ganked by
no
60s.
comparison.
I've been ganked by 60s at 52, and you don't. It's not a thing.
That system works on a team server, because, and this was one of the things that we talked about a lot before we put in these changes, was that that +or- 8 levels, that works fine on a team server where you have people on your team for sure, without a doubt, that you can call up and be like, hey, I'm getting my ass kicked by this level 60, or whatever it may be. That system works on that kind of rule set, but on an FFA server where you don't have an ally necessarily to call and be like, hey, come help me, it just doesn't make a good environment for the new players.
I agree with everything. Because you can be a guildless, whatever wood elf that nobody. Well, if people don't like you, they won't like you. But if you could just be a guildless noob and be like, help me, help me. And they're going to be like, this guildless noob on our team needs help. Let's go help him. And it'll be because you hate the other team, not because the guys in your guild are not in your guild or any of those things. There will be camaraderie.
Sirken, is this live on the stream?
No. I don't.
Live. There's a 30-second delay.
No, this is like an hour and a half delay. I recorded this
Oh, is this
earlier.
the video from earlier?
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing, I can't record. I don't want to record
Oh, right.
like even 30 seconds behind.
Unfair advantage.
People will lose their shit if I do that on Red. And I'm trying to make Red not lose their shit. So I recorded this and then I played it later on after the fact. And that way I can show people Red server guilds and players. I had Azrael and Sibyllus and Nihilum and Karner's Castle. I spent a little bit of time with both of them. And that's the only way I can plug the Red server right now.
So do they each own the castle while they're there playing? Do they have people watching out for bunches of the other guild to zone in?
The wonderful thing about the Red server is you are the king of the castle whenever you are anywhere. Because you fight, and then if you're still there after the fight, you're the king. And if you're not, then you go somewhere else.
And then you be the king there.
Pretty much. There's one red, but the population's a lot smaller than blue, so the camps aren't overpopulated. The poop socking waiting in line things are not things. And personally, I think the Class C guilds that want to be competitive and want competition would probably have more fun on the red server than the blue server. I
Hey, I
think.
kind of have a red question.
What's your kind of red question?
Is the global OCC thing back in, or OOC thing back in?
It's broken.
How's
It's
that
horribly
working?
broken.
Yeah, because
It didn't.
I thought it was supposed to be better, and it's kind of not.
Yeah, it's basically just regular global OOC right now. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
working
what I
the way
thought.
it's supposed to. I took
You
all
should-
this time. I drew a map. I put all this shit into an Excel spreadsheet. I sent the query
Quadrants.
to Rogan.
Quadrants
But
and
there's
queries.
something in the. Say that again. It out, but it didn't. When it finally went in, it wasn't working quite right. So it's just global right now. I
How
think
is it
there's
supposed
actually
to
a
change?
few. There's actually a few zones that are not global. There's a couple zones that are like just their zone. Like Cavless East is one of those, which really sucks because that's the zone I always sit in. So I have to go somewhere else when I'm on red now because I can't read OOC.
Nice.
I bet
Uh,
tons of bluebies would go over to red if they could have their characters transferred over.
we talked about that too.
Yeah, they
We
don't
talked
do
about
that
a
though,
lot.
right? I don't think you should do that. That's not fair.
See,
You wouldn't like if you just transferred over your blue character, you would have no idea how to PvP.
It could,
That's one argument against it. There's other people that say, I mean, there's a bunch of arguments for and against it. Sirken's really for it. I know
I'm for
that
copying, not transferring.
Why? Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Why would
copy,
you be
I mean,
for
not
copies but not
transfer.
transfer? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Because here's the thing. If we say you can transfer, people are going to be like, oh, what if I don't like it? I can't come back, blah,
And
blah,
you only
blah.
get the serious people who go over.
But here's the thing. If you tell them they can just copy with only their no-drop items, no money, no droppables, and then they can copy, they have zero effect on the economy, and a ton more people will try it because if they don't like it, they can just go back to how they used to play on blue. And if they do like it, hooray, we have a ton of people on red now that would have never tried it in a million years if you didn't give them the opportunity to copy with no drops.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool idea, actually.
Incoming about a
Totally
million
think you should have
level
to
1
level your
rogues
own
with
people.
epics.
I bet you do, but there's a lot of people that have leveled to 60 a couple times on blue that just aren't going to do it again.
Yeah, the grind.
Well, I guess that's true.
Good
I'm not
goal.
even 60 on blue, so I'm not quite burnout yet.
I mean, I don't know. If it was me, like, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I would want to play on the red server, but I wouldn't want to go through the bullshit of re-leveling my character. I would want my main that I love to be on that other server. And if I get there and I'm like, you know what? This OOC shit is broken. It's just constantly some assholes talking about smoking Oxycontin all day. I'm sick of it. I want to go back to blue. And I should be able to.
For the record, I am not a fan of transfers or copies. Transfers, maybe,
Good.
but that
That's
would
good to
be
hear.
like I would fight to the death to do everything we could to save red before we did transfers.
Hmm.
I can think of so many reasons why it's a bad idea. I can see the good parts too. Like I get why it would be a positive, but I'm just against it for a bunch of different reasons.
The leader of your fan club is starting another operation on the side to get Lolly to 60.
Hey, I'm all for that operation. Yeah, that sounds like a win to me. I'm ready. Let's go ahead and do that right now, please.
That's A+, huh?
Do it.
That is,
Do
I
it.
don't know. I still don't know what all of this P99 terminology is, but yeah, we'll say that's A+.
That's just Sirken terminology.
What's the pros thing? Only apparently I say it
Oh
wrong.
my god, you're gonna drive me
I
crazy.
know. I'm
It's
sorry.
great.
I can't help it.
What
What's
word
the
was
what
it?
thing?
I heard her
Go
say
ahead.
this on stream the other night.
Pros.
She's like,
And it made him
no,
die a
it's
little
fucking
bit. It was
great."
sad.
Pros.
Prague.
Yeah, I don't
it
quite
looks
get
like
that either.
PRAS to me. It doesn't make any sense.
This is the storied fable
There's a
behind.
subculture to the Red 90 or to the Project
I guess that's how you know
1999
I'm like a
culture.
Red 99 newbie. I don't know what any of this stuff means.
It makes me laugh when she says praz. So whatever.
So, oh, that's not funny.
There is a long storied history behind praise, and
Well,
I will
somebody
tell
was
this
supposed to tell
tale.
me once and never did.
I will tell this tale for all of our viewers. There used to be, in fact, there might still be, because Zayd was nice and was like, let's unban this person. There used to be I want to say it was a troll. It must have been a troll because of the deity. So there was a troll Shadow Knight on Red 99 at the very beginning of the server when everybody was still below level 40. And everybody was running around, PvPing, having fun. There was like 400 people on the server. Everything was good. Times were great. People held hands and unicorns and rainbows shot out their eyeballs. It was a
Sad I missed
fantastic
this.
time on Red 99. And on the dark day in, I want to say it was Unrest, this troll Shadow Knight, whose name was Kim, it might have actually been Lols at the time, but it was one of those two names, wandered into Unrest and started ganking every fucking person in sight with a big-ass two-handed axe and some really nice armor for like a level 20. Probably one of the first twinks on the server, ganking people in Unrest. And every time this person killed a newbie, they shouted, praise CT. And they spelled it correctly. They spelled it Praise, like it's supposed to be. Or no, he spelled it Prais. Didn't say the E. And every single time he ganked somebody, he would shout, praise CT, because he was a Shadow Knight and a troll, and his deity was Kazakh Fuel. So every time he dropped somebody, he would shout, praise CT, praise CT. And sure enough, eventually it caught on, because there's a lot of troll Shadow Knights on Red 99. Especially back then, when having a troll Shadow Knight meant you were pretty much fucking unstoppable. And all the troll Shadow Knights started shouting, praise CT, every time they killed somebody. And it just kept going and going and going until eventually the I was dropped, and it just became PRAS, praise. And
So
everybody started
lazy.
shouting, everyone started shouting praise every time somebody died. So now, whenever somebody gets yellow texted, which goes out across the entire server, everybody can see it, I would say a good 10 people all shout praise in OOC.
They do. I
Depends
had
on-
no idea what it was about.
It depends on who actually dies. Like, if it's someone from Azrael, you'll get 10 Nihilum shouting praise. If it's someone from Nihilum, you'll get 10 Azrael shouting praise. If it's some asshole griefer, you'll get the entire server going praise all at once.
God damn it. Don't forget we have custom non-official titles on Red, like the Duke, El Presidente.
The Duke, El Presidente,
These are things.
Top Jew. No, I'm sorry, not Top Jew, Emperor.
Top Jew sounds racist.
Look, if you call
Yeah, it
yourself
does.
Top Jew, it's no longer racist if other people call you Top Jew.
You should be more politically correct. You should be calling them top
well,
accountant.
I mean, there's also
Say that
Aju.
Top accountant. That's even worse.
Did you just say top accountant? That's 10 times more racist than anything I've said on this fucking stream.
I believe he came in stream and offered accounting service one time in chat.
He did. He
So
did do
I'm
that.
allowed.
He was like, I'll do your tax returns. Just hit me up. Heartbrand.
For a fee, of course.
As soon as you said top Jew, I was trying to think of some way to salvage it, and the only thing I can come up with is a really tasty Aju.
Top Hebrew,
It's
maybe.
good on sandwiches.
Top Jew, man. Just really good beef sauce.
Really good beef sauce. God damn it. Now it sounds like we're trying to film a porno. I don't know if that's any better.
All right. Well, speaking of food, I have learned that when I put my cheap like $6 pizza in the oven, if I take a few minutes to like butter the crust real nice and then throw some garlic powder on that bitch, sprinkle it in some Colby Jack cheese, and then throw it in the oven.
Is this what you were trying to tell me about the other night when you
Is
were
cooking
talking
with
about
Sirken
butter?
now?
Yes, this is what I was trying to tell you the other night.
I vaguely
Wait.
remember you being like, I put some butter on my crust. It's so much better now. And I was like,
Butter.
what?
I made the crust into like cheesy garlic bread, and it was amazing. Made the whole pizza better. I didn't even want to eat the pizza. I just wanted to eat the cheesy garlic bread I made.
You
Hey,
remind me of
speaking
when
of
the people.
food, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you remind me of like back when EQ was good and Kunark. Like people legitly like made 5-minute recipes of like the craziest shit in the world in order to get back by the time their mana was full. So you would get like a 6-minute pizza, and they're like, I put some pizza sauce on it. I had some leftover Doritos, so I threw those on there too, and pepperoni slices. It came out great.
Lots of hot pockets back in the day. 2 minutes,
Lots of
20
Hot
seconds,
Pockets.
done.
Yeah.
Okay,
Burn
speaking
your
of
mouth.
food, I heard something about a burrito. I'm behind on all this stuff. So what's the deal with the breakfast burrito?
I'm making breakfast burritos tomorrow.
Is that a
Isn't that
video?
just
Are you
a
making
taco
that a
shell?
video?
I
Alright,
might record it.
I've got to ask, how is you making breakfast burritos tomorrow any different than what you did this morning?
I didn't make breakfast burritos this morning.
I call bullshit on that. I'm pretty sure you probably did. If you didn't make them this morning, then you took that little baggie out of your fridge and you put that shit in the microwave on a tortilla and you heated it up and ate a breakfast burrito with it.
First of all, that little baggie is gigantic. Second of all,
Fine, it can be a big baggie. It's fine.
I ran out of breakfast food on like Wednesday or Thursday, and I had
Are you in
pizza.
withdrawals right now? Do we
No.
need to take you to the hospital?
I ate pizza, and then
Should we get you
yesterday.
some like burrito zone?
Listen, I have all the things in the fridge to make it. But yesterday, my brother got this crazy idea in his head, and he took all these Polish sausages and he grounded them up like ground beef, and he flattened that bitch out, and he put it on top of a bacon weave, and then he filled it with goddamn,
Bacon weave? That sounds good.
yeah, like a giant weave of bacon. And then he'd put this Kraft macaroni and cheese that was all nice and good and beautiful on top of the grounded sausage, and then he rolled the whole thing up. So it was like bacon and then grounded up Polish sausage and then macaroni and cheese inside. Oh my God, it was amazing.
Somebody watches Epic Mealtime.
He absolutely does. He's the one who showed it to me. And it wasn't huge or anything. It was regular size, but it was absolutely delicious. And there's still like a third or a half of it, or I mean a quarter of it in the fridge. And I'm going to be eating on that. But that's why I didn't have to make breakfast burritos yesterday, because that was a thing.
What do you think about broccoli on pizza?
I don't put vegetables on pizza.
What?
Well, especially broccoli. I mean, come on, man.
What?
Broccoli does not.
That's like sacrilege right there, man.
It's so good.
No, it's not.
Get out.
You've just thrown yourself into so much denial that you have to believe it's good so that you can somehow justify the craziness that it is.
IB is pretty torn on the issue. We have like about 50-50. Can't decide on whether we want it or not.
For broccoli on pizza?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Guild
I can't even
discussion right
believe
there.
this is a guild issue at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty much our main topic on our
Do you
forum.
guys want
It's
GM
50-50
intervention?
50-50 between no and hell no.
and I don't know, last month the topic was nipple torture. I don't know.
Damn.
So you went from nipple torture to broccoli on pizza.
Yeah.
The winner is nipple torture any day of the week.
Who picks these monthly questions?
We get some pretty crazy drunk people in guild chat. It's pretty funny.
Every guild has their crazy drunk people in it.
Oh, yeah.
Knix. I feel like Knix might be one of those people.
No, I'm not. I have been known to have some wine every once in a while, but nothing too bad.
See, she keeps it classy, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
You bet.
The two of you keeping it very classy with wine.
That's right, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Except
just
you
like
missed it the other day.
Christmas.
I was probably balls deep in Hearthstone is probably what happened.
Probably
Also,
RMT.
I'm gonna stream more of my RMT the next time I do that. Freddie Mercury, I will continue fighting for blue to red copies until there's no more breath in my body to fight with.
I hope that doesn't become a thing.
And Omicron, I will save your soul.
He was asking to be unbanned, so I don't know
Um,
what the story is there.
petition form.
Oh, I know what the story is there.
Petition form, because I want to know the story too. And I don't want to hear it from Derubael's clearly biased point of view.
You don't have to. It's actually it's a management issue now.
I
It's not
still,
even
I wanna
in my
hear it.
hands anymore.
Listen here, buddy. Only people that tell the truth are the players, and so I need to hear it from the players.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna be the players' champion from now on. I'm gonna be their hero that represents their voices amongst the cruel biasness of GM
The
staff.
corruption, the thickness of the corruption.
Oh no, you're
There
gonna
you
make
go.
people get out their tinfoil hats now.
People love to tinfoil about anything. And
It's like a
honestly,
nerd mafia.
You know, I did like something that you guys said in the forums. I think it was Derubael that posted it. Maybe it was Sirken, about that now there's going to be a statute of limitations on badness.
yeah, that
Isn't
would have
that
been a thing
wonderful?
sooner, but I
Isn't
was
that
having a
wonderful?
retarded moment,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
Derubael wasn't
I wanted to
focused
put
enough
this
to get
in
me through it.
Months ago this was supposed to go in. And Sirkin was like, no, we don't need a
Nah.
statute of limitations. This is dumb. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm like, okay, buddy, like, we'll just see what happens. Sure enough, a fucking Fraps Cold War breaks out on P99, and we have to step in and end the fucking war.
It really was. It really was a Cold War of people just accumulating Fraps videos for one epic nuclear showdown of Fraps.
It was bad. It was bad, and something
Sounds like
needed
it was
to be
bad.
done. So the statute of limitations was put in place, and I love it. I personally think it's fan-fucking-tastic, and should have been put in place back when we were like, work out your own disputes, minions, and it wasn't, and it was a stupid fucking idea not to put it in. Because sure enough, it got down to the point where we were like, okay, like maybe we're gonna have to mediate a dispute. And suddenly one side's like, we have a billion fucking fraps, and the other side's like, well, we have a billion fucking fraps too. And we're like, oh.
You know what you should do? Is next time that happens and they're all in one zone, just turn everybody into like PvP enabled and just wait for them to figure it out.
Yes.
Please. I really wish we just had a PvP toggle for zones, but we don't.
That would be
Could you imagine
so
the
much
carnage
fun.
once it was figured out? It would just like spread like wildfire.
Last man standing wins the petition war, fellas.
There'd be so much trash talk. There's
Aw.
already so much trash talk. It would be so much worse.
Petition by combat.
Have you go pick your champion.
I like the idea of petition by combat a lot more than I like the idea of combat by petition, by the way.
How do you feel about petition by rap battles?
You
What?
already know that I am a proponent of petition by rap battles.
I am too. I will absolutely support rap battling for mobs. And petition resolutions. But I think that'd be a good thing. Next time Guild A is like, Guild B trained us, we'll just have them fight it out. And whoever wins is telling the truth.
What about by Limerick?
What about what?
Petition quest by Limerick.
Isn't that kind of like a toned down version of petition by rap battle?
Yeah. But it's more like medieval. We could have a bard play a melody.
All right, you know what? That's a thing. I want a medieval rap battle. That's what I want. I want people rapping about horses, wenches, and swords.
Just RPing the shit out of it.
You do that, I will rule in your favor every single time. Every time. I give zero shits. Derubael can't disagree with me. He'll rule in favor of you too. If you throw down a really solid medieval rap,
Yeah.
The level of nerdy
Yeah.
just keeps getting like deeper and deeper.
So for everyone out here, just clarifying, you will get your petition answered in your favor if you win a RP rap battle.
Yeah,
Medieval.
we've had a lot of
Got it.
discussions about what exactly you could do to win Petition Quest with Sirken and I, and that's definitely
I've
one
heard
of
stories
many
about that,
strategies.
too.
So if okay, let me just put this out there. You know, if you like it, you can take it. If you don't, send it right on back. But if I
If it fits, it chips.
just blew your mind with the best RP rap ever, you could permanently make me Vashir. Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Fuck.
Not only is that shit Lucklin, but that's the wrong character models altogether.
I know, I'm just saying.
It would make me claw my eyes out of my face. You wouldn't want me to have to endure seeing a Vizier on P99.
Little known fact: when you get turned into a cat on P99, a giant robotic Nilbog actually comes and steps on the fucking server, and everybody gets disconnected.
Oh.
Is that how you make Nilbog rage?
For him in this little charging station at the P99 headquarters. We call him Mecha Nilbog. When something really not classic happens, like turning somebody into a cat,
Or
shuts down the
or
box.
a Froglock, or an orc from Request 2.
If I don't see fraps of some asshole frog bombing the EC tunnel, then it didn't happen.
I'm sure I have
who
it.
would that asshole be? Who would fucking do that?
I don't
sure
know,
I
but
have it.
it's clearly some asshole who has way too much time on his hands.
All I'm saying is if I put in a petition to become a Vashir, you cannot turn it down if I RP rap battle you. You just said
It's true. I mean, you said that we could pretty much have anything that we wanted, so now you have to follow through.
You said yes.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to come up with
It's been recorded.
an amazing medieval rap. That's all I'm saying.
So I will spend the next week
You do that, and I'm gonna
conjuring.
take it to Nilbog, and I'm gonna be like, "This is why." And if Nilbog says
Because you
that's a
said
good
so.
enough rap battle, I'll do it. If it's good,
Did you read Omicron? He's starting us out.
Oh. God damn it. Not tonight. He doesn't even have a petition. Oh, yeah, he does. He's still trying to get unbanned.
Yeah, he wants unbanned.
Oh, Omicron, I'm sorry. I'm gonna forget about you like 5 minutes after the stream ends.
Oh, that's cold. At
I'm
least it's
sorry.
honest, I guess.
Listen, Omicron, here's what you need to do. You need to make a petition in the petition form. And I will see it and I will remember all of this. But if you don't do that, if it's not like tangible somewhere, then it's just gonna disappear. Splooge Commando, welcome to the stream. What's an easy?
Damn.
All right, guys, what's an easy damage class to start with?
Family appropriate just went right out the fucking window. By the way,
That's what I said. I told
say-
you. There's
No,
not
that's
happening.
a proper noun. That's some guy's name. If it passes the name filter, it's family appropriate.
Look,
I thought you guys
gotta
were
be
just
honest
joking
with
about
you.
family appropriate.
No,
I
we're
don't
very family
think that
appropriate.
internet aliases count as proper nouns.
It's some dude's name.
I don't think that's the way it works.
Well, you can't go around and say YOLO is a verb.
YOLO.
Have you heard that song?
It's an acronym.
No, whatever. You tried to use volunteerism as a verb. Don't quote grammar to me.
Don't you put that on me. I laughed my ass off when you guys tried to make volunteerism a thing. I thought that was the dumbest thing I'd ever fucking heard.
Well,
Are
I
we
mean,
volunteerisming on
it
the
is
staff
it
right
is
now?
a thing. It's just not a verb. So there.
So there. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything good in chat? Is this the PvP server? Yeah, it is.
We didn't answer that guy's question. What's an easy damage class to start with?
Oh.
Well,
I
you
would
tried.
say
You did try.
Rogue or Wizard are both good easy damage classes.
I
I'd
heard
roll a
Rogue was
Pally.
really hard.
Who just said Paladin?
You can't kill Pallies, man. Solo gods.
But how much
So
damage do they
is
do?
Rogue Fear doing good? Intimidate?
I have no idea. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Well, if Rogue Intimidate's working, you can do pretty good on a Rogue.
Was Rogue Intimidate not working at any point?
It used to
wasn't
work
on
a lot
mine.
better.
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be working. I thought I remembered seeing a Rogue Intimidate stuff. I think it's called Instill Doubt, though, isn't it?
Instill doubt is, yeah, that's what it's called.
It's not what my hotkey says.
It should.
I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I know that it was Instill Doubt.
That might be the spell.
Or maybe it is
So-
straight up called Intimidate. But Omicron's saying it does not work on his monk anymore.
It does work, but it's like a casted spell now, so it takes like
Oh,
10 seconds before it actually lands.
yeah. Hanar did a bunch of changes with the way that works.
It used to be just instantly when you'd press the button, but that wasn't classic.
Look at you guys being all knowledgeable about monks and rogues and such.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you think
fucking
Hoko
nerds.
knows anything about being a monk?
Who's that?
Yeah, I heard he's the best monk on the server, right?
That's what he came in here and he said that. Don't you guys remember his introduction? He was like,
I remember you.
I'm an
said
officer from
that.
IB. I'm one of the top monks on the
Oh.
server. I'm the best monk. I remember him saying all of those things.
Yep, it's Frapst.
I remember you
Fuck.
saying that. I don't remember him saying that.
You got me.
He must have gotten us mixed up. I'm pretty sure that it was Hoku saying that.
I don't think it was.
Hoku.
There's a lot of good monks on the server. I wouldn't say that I'm the best, but I
I wouldn't say that I'm the best, but if any of you would like to say that you're the best, you can meet me in this place, or this place to find out.
On the playground after recess.
I'll see you in the parking lot behind the P99 building.
I don't know. I like XR monks.
Fuck
Everybody
Ixars.
likes Ixar Monk. Oh, really? Who said fuck Ixars? You're my hero.
No, you should die.
Ooh.
You should get out of this call right now.
No. Me and Hokushin just became best friends.
And you're banned.
what?
No. I'll protect
Uh-oh.
you. Don't worry. He can't do that. He cannot ban you for hating tails.
Humans are the way monks are
Is this
supposed to.
tail jealousy?
No, it's not. Those
Tail envy?
they can't
I think
even
it
wear
is.
That's
scale
right. I think
or
she's
a
got it.
plate. No.
Both the ladies agree that you guys are just jealous of the tail.
God damn it. I don't care.
Abraham Lincoln.
I got nothing. The only way an Ixar looks good to me is in a robe. I think they look really, really amazing in robes. Other than that, they're retarded.
I think Ixars look retarded unless they have a dark elf mask.
Shots fired at the Ixar nation.
I'm gonna have to make an XR now just because of all the XR hate.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, but wait a minute. Don't they have like a super like crazy experience debuff?
They have.
Penalty or whatever it's called.
It's 40% if you're a monk.
Does that
Oh,
get
okay.
removed in Velius? I forget.
The racial doesn't get pulled, but the hybrid penalty does. I don't know if the monk penalty gets pulled in Velius. I know that rangers and paladins and shadow knights and I think bards, but I
Yep.
don't know about the monk.
Bards, yes.
Bards get 10%.
In
What about
Velius?
rangers? Aren't rangers better in Velius?
Yeah.
I've heard
I
that.
said,
was
didn't I
true.
say
don't
ranger?
know
I
if
thought I
it's
said
true.
ranger, paladin, shadow knight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rangers
but
get
then
disciplines.
other words were said after you, and now we're arguing about it.
That happens a lot.
That's how we
I'm
do
not-
things here. Lots of arguing. I
It's
got
a
people.
professional stream, you guys. It's very professional.
I am a beacon of professionalism.
You're not the boss of me.
Bacon?
Did somebody say bacon? I
Yep.
had one of my headphones out.
I'm the bacon of professionalism.
I like it. Sounds legit to me.
Easy Weezy wants no date or time frame set for Velius, and all I can say is we're not going to release it until it's done. We don't want to give you guys a half-assed version of Velius.
So you need to go beta test.
Yep, /beta or copy or beta copy. One of those three things will work, and the more people that beta test, the faster it's going to get done. That's just math. Or science, whatever you want to make it.
IB is
Science.
trying to host a weekly, at least once a week, Velius beta raid, and anybody that on the server that wants to come join are more than welcome.
How can they get in touch with you if they
Just-
are interested?
You can message Hokushin on the P99 forums or in game or on Wavrin, my bard, Wavaran.
He's a very nice
Now-
person from a very nice guild. He's going to help you guys do fun things on Velius, and they're going to help with beta testing. It's going to help everybody, so do those things.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
curious
typically
how this beta buff is going to affect how we were testing the I don't know, the
if it
halls of
gets
testing or
more
wherever we were at.
people, if it gets more people testing, then it's good. That's all that matters.
Get more people though not following the directions makes it very hard.
Only having 2 people 3-boxing a total of 6 people, and then Rogan as the 7th is worse than anything else.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, totally agree with that.
Because I mean that's usually what beta looks like, and it's this one guy from A Team who likes to 3-box, and then it's Rogan, and then it's another guy 3-boxing, and occasionally Derubael will slip in and be like, "LFG bitches."
I have no idea how people do that. I can barely like focus and control the one character. I couldn't imagine trying to do 3 at a time.
Some
But I'm
people
super
have.
uncoordinated at video games though, so that's probably just me.
If you had 3 monitors or 2 monitors even, it would be a lot easier.
Well, I do have 2 now, but
You-
it's still I can't even control my one character without looking like an idiot.
That's okay. You know what? I've listened to you try to navigate your way around ESO.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
it sounds like sometimes you have a rough time with
I
it.
really do. I say I'll get lost in a paper bag. Don't exaggerate.
Need to pull over and ask for directions.
Yes. Only nobody wants to give me directions. They all just want to laugh at how lost I get.
Oh god damn it.
It's
Well,
a thing, I'm sure.
Can
On
we
the beta.
multi-box on Velius?
The beta server, yeah, absolutely. You can 2-box, 5-box, 6-box. You can Sam Deathwalker that shit all day. On beta, the world is your oyster, my friends.
What's this sand, the thing that you just said? Sand death box.
Sam Deathwalker?
Yeah, what is that? That's a good question.
Oh, Google that shit.
Didn't he
But
box
why
like
would
an
you wanna
entire
Google
fucking
it if you
raid?
just tell us what it is.
That is everybody's homework for the week. Go out and Google Sam Deathwalker.
Are you going to
Don't
make
do
us
that.
write a report
Don't.
on it?
Don't do that. Don't Google Sam Deathwalker. You don't want to see. At least don't Google image search it. If you just want to Google it, that might be okay. Don't Google image search it. Just trust me on this. Don't do it.
He was the inventor of the blue waffle. You may want to look that up instead. It's easier to find.
No, I've heard horror stories about that. I've never looked that up, but I've heard that it's bad, so don't Google that either.
Just don't Google anything. Just stay away from Google, because everything has been corrupted on the internet, and it all leads you back to something you really don't want to see.
The one thing you can Google is skates.
Yeah, I still don't know what that is either, but I heard it's catching.
Somehow that is still family appropriate.
Why would that not be
Skates?
family appropriate?
Because it's a horrible disease that is ruining friendships and Skype calls one bad connection at a time.
One unprotected phone call at a time.
One unprotected screwdriver at a time.
What disease is this?
Oh man.
So much for family appropriate.
No, that's legit. He's got a screwdriver hanging out.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not searching that.
You can
No,
search
he
it.
speaks-
It's
he speaks the
SK.
truth. I legitimately had a screwdriver sticking out of my laptop
Oh, wow,
to-
nice.
to keep my Wi-Fi on. That's actually a real thing. Scades is absolutely family appropriate, and if you look it up on UrbanDictionary.com, you will see my name actually in its use. Because Zay decided he wanted to be a dick and put me in the "how is this word used" thing.
Oh God, I have a little like highlight of that conversation where Knix was reading, or you were reading it, and Knix was asking for it, and I'm going to put it on YouTube at some point. I just am waiting for I'm waiting for there to be like a week where I don't do anything, and I can be like, I'll just upload the Skates thing to the internet.
Maybe I'll just wait to see that to find out what it is.
That's your best bet.
I agree.
There's one on volunteerism that I thought was pretty great. And Tea Time with Salty.
Tea Time with Salty is the best one. I think.
Although, we can make Tea Time with all kinds of people. That could be a whole, like, RNF thing.
Oh, I try to avoid RNF. That place is scary.
Here's
Tea Time with Has Been Bad.
Tea Time with Elron.
Oh,
That poor
damn.
guy, he needs some attention.
We could save a life, Derubael.
Tea Time with Kagatab.
Oh no. Tea Time.
Tea Time with Abacab.
Tea Time with Relapse 40.
Oh man.
You know, it's too bad they're not watching this. They would probably be like really happy you guys were talking about them.
Oh man, we should do Tea Time with Agathar. Even though he's spamming my channel with links that nobody should click. I really hope nobody's dumb enough to click links from this guy, Agathar. His father invented oil, and he doesn't give any shits about your computer or his computer. Because he can just buy more computers. His computer has a death rattle effect of spawning 222 computers.
I don't think that's a thing.
It might be. We
Plus-
should science it.
Plus 222 computers sounds like really shit computers.
Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe he does. I told you, he doesn't give any shits.
Could be diabetes.
Oh my.
Beat us.
Here's a question
What's that?
that Fitton has. What's a decent way to get money at high level 20?
Kill things? I mean,
Anybody?
A decent way
Green
to get
Blaze
money-
says RMT. RMT will get you banned quickly.
Yeah, don't RMT.
I don't
If you want to
know.
get money in your high 20s, you can also, if you want to twink a character, you need to just wait until you have a character who's at level 50, because then you can do C Furies and you'll be fine. But if
just
you can
keep
get
a
into your
druid.
high level
That's
20,
where the money's
you
at.
can go to High Keep, and you can kill the guards in High Keep, and they drop Fine Steel short swords, and you
Oh.
level up really quick.
And the sisters, those two, if you don't give a shit about your Wood Elf faction, because who needs Wood Elves, there's a whole island of Wood Elf women, and there's 2 of them in this hut.
That's my kind of party.
It's a good time. And they have they have the swords that sell for like 11 plat. Just make sure you can sell to a dwarf or a high elf. Or you're going to have a bad time banking or selling in Ocean of
What?
Tears.
What level are the guards in High Keep? Aren't they like 35?
I have no idea, to be honest.
They range from like 20 to like mid 30s, I think. And then there's some upper guards that are like 40.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need a
Derubael,
group.
Derubael, there's people
Derubael.
slandering your good name here in chat.
Not Derubael. Derubael.
I don't really read chat.
Listen here, Derubali. Greenblade 420 says you are abusing your powers and that you banned him unfairly.
After he just told that guy to make money by doing RMT.
Yeah, I'm sure he absolutely fucking deserved it with those
Green Blaze, I tried to help you out, and you're not making it easy for me here. Abrami, hello. I promise I will check your post on, if it's in the petition section, I'll check it after this stream is over, which shouldn't be too much longer. Just so you know, I won't need you online for anything as long as all the information is put in the petition thread. So you don't have to wait for me. But you might want to bump your thread. I'm sending secret messages to Derubael right now. I know he does, Derubael, because he sent me a thing being like, hey,
Right.
this guy.
Right. This guy right here, yeah, though that guy was blowing me up with tells after that happened, and I was like, just be patient. Like I called your name, you didn't say anything, so you're gonna have to just wait. So.
What does he get? Do you remember what he gets?
Yeah. Hang on.
Because I can do it right now. I'm on red. And he's offline, which actually makes it easier for me.
Green Blaze, who are you? Like, what is your, now that I'm actually reading the chat,
Pretty
what is
sure
your
it's
forum
Green
account?
Blaze.
What's your forum account? Did I ban your in-game account too, or like what? Like, why are you having so much trouble here?
I think
Are you dying because you can't forum quest, or are you dying because you can't ever quest?
I think he's trying to forum quest. I think he was trying to go hard in the
He
paint.
said forum account.
I think he drew a foul, and I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah, well, if your forum account is only, then just shut the fuck up. No, it's just the forum. Get the fuck out of here. Sit on your 7-day forum suspension and be happy it didn't just get permanent banned.
Yeah, GM Rage
Customer
though.
service. What?
Yes.
Fuck that shit.
We don't have any customers. You have to actually pay for something in order to be a customer.
Hey, what are the items for Hoshi?
I literally just sent them to you in a fucking Skype message.
Oh, I have my alerts from you turned off because I can't have you making my Skype make dirty
I know,
sound.
otherwise it goes every time someone messages you.
How's that go again?
I'm a robot.
Let's stick this here. And
Derubael, they're wanting your email for complaints.
Derubael at justthetip.com.
If you legitimately have something you want to send to me, you can just PM it to me on the forum.
And if you think Derubael is a scumbag and you don't trust him, you can send it to me or you can send it to Nilbog.
Yeah. Or Rogan.
If you want it to be added to the 100 some odd PMs that Rogan hasn't looked at in his private message box, send it there.
Uh-oh, I see something about GM corruption. Where's this tinfoil hats? Can I get one?
Oh my god, I was in somebody's stream the other night, and I had never seen him before. I was just bored, and nobody I follow is on. And so I just put like either EverQuest or Project 1999 in the search, and I found somebody. I go there. There's like 4 people. And so I just start talking to this guy like, oh, this is a pretty cool server, blah, 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 just to see if he recognizes my name as a staff member. And he doesn't. So I decided, oh shit, there's PvP popping off right now in front of Carners. And so anyway, I tell him like, yeah, man, the staff on the server is a bunch of dicks. And then one of the douchebags.
You baited him.
Mm-hmm. And then one of the douchebags in his channel was like, that's Sirken, he's a GM.
That was my channel.
Was that you I did that to?
That was my channel, yes.
Oh, that was the first time I went to your channel. OneKill told me about you.
Yeah, that was in my channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, the
so
staff are
upset.
dicks. And I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, well, he's a GM. And I'm like, oh, you guys are trolling, blah, blah, blah. And then you left. And I'm like, is he really a GM? They're like, yeah. And then
I was gonna have some fun with you.
and then I searched you on the forums, and it's like Game Master of Project 99. It's like right on. Guess he really was. Or no, you whispered me. You messaged me in game.
Hmm.
That's what. And I did a search for you, and it's like Mr. GM.
I think I missed the PvP. These all look like they're on the same team.
Oh yeah, I can't stream live PvP on Red.
Oh, gotcha.
They
Okay,
get mad when we stream their PvP.
the video that you're showing right now has got little frogs and big frogs. Why are some of them little?
They're
Those-
charmed.
Yeah, those are the
Oh.
pets.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Why do they get mad if you stream their PvP?
Because one guild will be inside KC and one guild will be outside, and whichever guild I'm with, their opponents will use my stream to see where they are.
Gotcha.
Stream sniping.
Uh-huh. And I'm trying to extend olive branches to the red server for the good of the server. So I'm just gonna respect what everybody asks me to do in regards to that. And that way no one can bitch or whine or complain. How do you feel about that? Do you feel good about it?
I agree with everything you just said, even though I've been zoning out for the last 60 seconds.
Yeah, I kind of missed it too. I was texting. Sorry.
Y'all useless. But Derubael,
Yeah.
we're at some point gonna have to get in a Skype call and stream a Hearthstone game. We'll do like a best of 3
I agree.
so these kids
I
can
agree.
watch you spank me back to back times.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Like people need to understand. Like I'm not gonna win. It's gonna be bad.
I would definitely like to watch that. That sounds funny.
Why don't we can just do a quick one right now, Sirken? We can do a quick 2 or 3.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I have new cards. I want to build decks.
Oh my god.
But
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
he's
will
gotta
do,
work at his new
he wants
fancy
to build
card.
he wants to build his RMT decks.
but what I will do is I won't touch the Druid deck because that's my Murloco Madness deck. And if I have any chance of beating you, it's gonna be with the Murloco Madness deck because it makes the most sense.
Dude, you don't want to say that because now you can just build out a whole bunch of like AoE death shit and you just won't get anything off.
No, he won't do
I
that.
already know what's in the Murloc. I played a bunch of Murloc decks in ranked play, and
And he's played this deck of mine before.
right.
He knows
Oh.
what's in it.
I was gonna say because like the mage chick Jaina or whatever with all of her AoEs, just like go ahead and throw all your shit out. Dead.
That's the only thing, but as long as they do enough damage before that happens, it's fine. It's fine. I was playing a real life buddy of mine earlier today, and he just was not ready for it, and it felt so good to just destroy him with Murloc Madness.
Well, and see
Is-
now I'm gonna build the Jaina deck that's gonna be strictly just AoE freeze and death, and that just have it like, Sirken Murloco death build.
But I'm just not going to use my Druid deck against you. Like, it's fine. I make all my decks a lot of fun. They don't all, they're not going to work very well, but they're going to be themed, and they're going to be a lot of fun. Those are the promises. And for some reason, I like opening cards. I had a lot of fun
It
opening
was really
cards.
cool watching you open them on the stream. That was funny.
I had a lot of fun doing that.
I really
Just
like
like-
opening cards too, but I only ever get to open one pack at a time.
I did my first arena today.
He did like 20 today.
Yeah,
was a lot.
That's a good feeling.
Hmm.
The arena is. I like the arena a lot more than I like constructed play, like casual and ranked games.
Arena reminded me of Mortal Kombat.
It's the blast. I mean, it's the best game mode on Hearthstone right now. The arena is so much fun.
Well, sir. I like it. I like it a lot. And on that note, I think we're just going to about wrap it up because we're almost up to 2 hours, and we're going to call it a night. But, and you got any closing words before I make you all say goodbye and plug your things?
No.
No. I
Doesn't
got
sound
nothing.
like it. That's wonderful.
Jesus. Thanks everybody for joining us on stream. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to Laledorie and Knix and OneKillQuota and Trendy Hammer, Trendy Druid, whatever you want to go by, TrendyDru.
Close enough.
And Hokushin. I almost forgot about you. Hokushin, it was good talking to you. It's been a while since we got to speak. So
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All those
and
things.
all of those things are good. And
Oh,
that's all I gotta say.
I forgot
Thanks
to
everybody
mention,
for watching. That's the other part. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Click the
listening.
follow button.
And try
Yeah.
the fucking Red server. Go play on Red. Give it a shot.
Play
You
on
might
Red
like
today.
it. Don't just talk shit about it. Laledore's playing on Red server. I know that Ireni's playing on Red. Nyx is playing on Red. There's 3 females right there. That is like,
That's right.
with
Red's where it's
200
at.
people on the server, that is like a full 5% or something like that. Somebody
Hey.
can check that later.
Hey, I think that we should all the girls should get together and make like a guild, and then we could just group together all the time, and it'd be all girls all the time.
You would have so many guys trying to get into that guild.
Well, we wouldn't let you in.
I'll be the leader. It's cool.
You could be the bouncer, Hokushin. Like, no, I'm just
all
here to
I
keep
see
you
is,
girls safe.
I see entire raids of people just going through and killing them nonstop.
I
That
see
could
that
probably
too.
happen, but that's okay. It would still be fun.
Oh, well,
Or their pixelated heroes were like, I'll protect you.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Laledorie, tell them where you stream and link your stream in chat and say goodbye.
Okay, well, thank you for the invite. It was fun as always. I stream at twitch.tv/Laledorie, and you can find me on the blue and red server with the name Laledorie.
A+. And Trendy, say your words.
TrendyDru. You can find me at Twitch TV/TrendyDru, DRU, and I will be on for the next long time. So I'm 28. If anybody wants to do shit, hit me up.
Oh, hey. Not to like interject here, but I think that OneKill and I are making plans to Twitch some red stuff. So that may be a thing soon.
That's A+.
We're
I
gonna
love
die
it.
so much.
I think
That's
that
okay.
sounds
That's part of the
fantastic.
game.
One kill.
What's up?
Tell them where you are and link in chat.
Twitch.tv/OneKillQuota. I'm thinking about making a character on Red, so feel free to stop by and gank me a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm only gonna be level 1, so what is it, like level 4s can come try to take it out?
Maybe. I don't even know when PvP starts anymore.
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
take you out at level 1.
Nice.
And Hokushin, remind these people about your beta thing and where to find you for that.
Yeah, Tuesday nights. A lot of people are asking me when we usually do it, but Tuesday nights we have a sky run that we do morning and night, and so it's pretty much either Mondays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. And you can find me at Hokushin on P99 or Hokushin in game or Waverin in game.
And when he says P99, he's talking about www.project1999.com. Go there, send him a private message for that. Hit the follow button if you haven't hit the follow button. And it'll let you know when I'm streaming, because I won't post that in the forum. So if you want to know, you got to do that. And it'll let you watch on your phone. And that's it. Thanks, everyone, for coming on. And thanks, everyone, for watching and listening in the chatterbox. And,
Yeah, good night, everyone.
If you don't have a beard, grow one.
Wait,
Yes.
Grow beards, people. Those are the
No,
final words. Grow your beards.